Hi, this is Jerry Flaherty, the golf course superintendent at the Valley Club. I have some drone footage and I thought you might be interested in what we've been doing out here at the club since it's getting a little cooler out. What you're looking at right now is number 7 south, and you can see that we have a fair amount of dirt that's been brought in, and that's been brought in from the lake on number 8. What they want to do is elevate this green complex a little bit, and that's what we're doing with the dirt there, just bring it up 2 to 3 feet. And if you follow my cart around, I'll show you what you're looking at. So you see to the right of my cart, we have 8 tee box. There is some soil stockpiled up on there. That's going to be elevated slightly, and they're scraping the soil off the front of the tee box to stockpile that, and then we'll cap off the tee when they're finished regrading it. If you look a little bit forward in front of my cart, you can see the excavator. And that is enlarging the lake. So if you look forward, you can see where the lake, the soil's discolored there. That's where the old lake stopped, and everything beyond that is pretty much the addition. Right about to the right of my cart is where the lake stopped before. Now, if you see right by the willow tree, the lake kind of curves around the willow tree a little bit, and the lake's a little bit smaller up there because we filled in the left-hand side of that lake to make the approach bigger. And their thoughts on that is to try to encourage people to go for the green in one shot. And if you do miss, it's not a total disaster. You can maybe even run your ball up, because you can't notice on this video, but on the left side of my cart, it's a little bit higher than the right side for 2 reasons. Water runoff, and it'll help your ball filter up towards the green. You can see the topsoil to the left of my cart and the greens mix. We scraped that all in a big pile in the center, and we will reuse the greens mix on the tee surfaces to cap off the tees when we're done resurfacing those tees. On the left, we're not really doing a whole lot to those 2 back tees on number 9, not at this point anyway. The blue and the white, that will be elevated slightly. You can see the topsoil pile up there. That'll be redistributed after they finish grading, and then we'll cap off the tee with the greens mix, probably from number 8 green. You can see they removed some of the cart path there, and then in front of my cart right there, they built a forward tee, and that's elevated about 18 inches or so, and you can see the lake on the right-hand side. It's a little bit bigger than it once was. So if you follow my cart up the fairway, you can see on the left there's some area that we rototilled. They will scrape that area down, and the reason being is there's a knob there, and they want you to be able to see the landing area from the tee box. So they're going to take that knob out, shave it down, so you'll be able to see where you want your ball to land from the tee box. And then in front of my cart there that's all rototilled up, and that will be scraped up, and they're going to put a bunker in there. So if you do hit a big shot, rather than going into the natives and OB, it will hopefully stop your ball and keep you in bounds. Not too much going on number 9 at this point, but that will be all scraped off. We'll save the topsoil, save the greens mix, and use the greens mix somewhere else and spread the topsoil out when we're finished grading. This will be all new cart paths that I'm driving on here. They'll all be concrete cart paths, and the concrete will make a left out towards the west. It'll stop at the road there. If you look out to the right, you can see that we built a little putting green, and the reason we put that putting green out behind the pro shop is due to the fact that we will be working on the putting green and the chipping green area, so there's not going to be any place to really practice your putting. So we put in a little one behind the pro shop, and we also put in one slightly bigger than this one on the second level of the driving range tee. So that's our little tour for today, and I'll show you some other holes on the next video. Thank you. Bye.